This solar SUV needs 0 charging stations. Big Oil is furious. And the reason behind it might not be as obvious as you might think. Welcome to the off-road revolution, where sustainability meets adventure, and battery tech has finally caught up with our wildest weekend plans. Thanks to AI, solar power, and battery breakthroughs, the wilderness is getting a major upgrade. Remember when range anxiety just meant crossing your fingers and hoping that you had enough gas to get home? Yeah, 2025 was like hold my solar panel and flip the whole game on its head. Stick around, because in today's episode of Human Genuity, we'll show you why AI and solar are rewriting the rules of adventure. Battery tech has finally caught up with those wild road trip dreams we all have. As a result, this solar SUV doesn't need a single charging station. And guess which environmental polluting industry isn't happy about it? We're talking about the next level off-road revolution, where saving the planet and having insane outdoor adventures aren't just possible, they're happening right now. With AI, solar power, and some serious battery upgrades, off-road went off the charts. In today's video of Human Genuity, we're diving into charging robots, trail helpers, and an app that knows when you'll need mud tires before you even get in the car. Finally, a robot that follows you to the wilderness, and it's actually helpful. Imagine you're deep in the Rockies, your kids are roasting marshmallows, and your electric off-roader is running low on juice. What now? Call AA with 0 bars? Not anymore. Hyundai and Kia are rolling out AI-powered off-road charging robots that can literally meet you in the wilderness. Yes, we're finally getting robots that do more than vacuum your floors or yell low battery. These ones follow you to the middle of nowhere and bring the power with them. These autonomous units are designed to position themselves at trailheads, national park campsites, and other remote locations. Think about it. No more sweating over whether your EV can make it back from your favorite camping spot in Yosemite or Zion. They'll find your vehicle, juice it up, and roll on to help the next adventurer. In a world where road trips are back, camping is booming, and the EVs are taking over, these little bots could be game changers. Before we move to the next section, please don't forget to subscribe if you like the video so far. You know how long it takes to set up a tent, right? Now imagine your ATV gets a full battery swap in less time than it takes for you to realize you forgot the marshmallows. That's the magic of Open Energy's HyperSwap, an AI-powered robot that can yank out your dead EV battery and drop in a fresh one in under 3 minutes. Seriously, it's like the NASCAR for electric off-roaders. This isn't sci-fi, it's happening. These robotic systems are designed for remote areas, where outlets are as rare as polite Twitter debates. And for Americans who love weekend getaways, off-road adventures, or just not having to worry about charging logistics, this is a total game changer. Plus, you're saving time, avoiding hotel detours, and maximizing every second of your outdoor freedom. So tell me, would you let a robot give your ride a 2-minute battery transplant? Or are you still dragging around that backup generator like it's 1995? If you could take a week-long trip through Utah's Red Rocks or the backwoods of Colorado with 0 need for charging stations or gas stops, that would be the dream, wouldn't it? You just park, let the sun do its thing, and boom, you're powered up and ready to roll. Well, now it's all possible. It's like your car brings its own solar panels to the party, and they actually work. Think of the savings, no fuel costs, no charging bills, and no worrying about if there's an outlet near your Airbnb yurt. It literally charges itself with sunlight, like some kind of metal plant with 4-wheel drive. And we're not talking about a wimpy 10-mile range either. This beast clocked 710 kilometers across Morocco's deserts, mountains, and rough terrain without plugging in once. You could literally take the family camping, spend the day hiking, and come back to a fully recharged ride, just from sitting in the sun. It's clean energy meets wild adventure, and it's incredibly practical for the American explorer who doesn't want to plug tethering their fun. Your Jeep now has better trail instincts than most guys with a GoPro and half a clue. Jeep's new AI-powered autonomous off-road navigation system is like having a seasoned trail guide built right into your dashboard, minus the unsolicited life advice. This thing actually analyzes the terrain in real time, figures out the safest path through rocks, mud, and steep inclines, and then drives the vehicle for you through it. It's safer, smarter, and way less stressful than white-knuckling your way through unfamiliar back roads. And for folks who are newer to off-roading, or just want a helping hand when things get sketchy, this tech can keep your adventure fun instead of turning into a rescue mission. So if you know anyone who absolutely must have this, feel free to share it with them. Gravity called. It wants to negotiate terms, because the Audi Q6 e-tron off-road concept is out here climbing 100% gradients like it's no big deal. That's straight up vertical. Thanks to its portal axles and dual 380 kilowatt motors, this thing cranks out 50% more wheel torque than your average off-roader. Translation? Steep hills, deep ruts, rocky climbs, none of it phases this beast. A normal person would stop, second-guess their life choices, and maybe turn around when they see an extremely steep hill. But with the Q6 e-tron, you just smile, hit the throttle, and cruise up like you're pulling into a Costco parking spot. This isn't just flexing, it's functional. More torque means better control, better safety, and no need to detour when the terrain gets rough. Plus, it's electric, so you're conquering cliffs and skipping the gas station on the way home. Your suspension is now smarter than your GPS. And let's be honest, way more useful when you're crawling over boulders instead of looking for the nearest Starbucks. This is the Smart Suspension AI, and it's turning off-road vehicles into terrain-reading geniuses. It processes data 1,000 times per second. That means it's constantly adjusting to rocks, ruts, and dips under your wheels before you even feel them. With AI suspension, it's smooth sailing, or at least smoother over the rough stuff. The car is literally thinking for you, making every adjustment to keep things stable and safe. This also gives you less wear and tear on the car, fewer trips to the mechanic, and no more spilled snacks over the back seat. It's like giving your off-roader Jedi reflexes. You ever hit the trail and realize way too late that you needed mud tires instead of the all-terrains? Yeah, enter TrailBuddy, the AI sidekick you didn't know you needed. This clever little system uses machine learning to analyze weather, soil moisture, and location data to give you real-time conditions before you even leave the driveway. It's like having a meteorologist, geologist, and off-road expert all stuffed into your smartphone. Instead of getting stuck axle deep in muck and spending Saturday digging out with a camp shovel, TrailBuddy gives you a heads up. Hey, maybe take the scenic route around that bog. It's smart, it's simple, and it saves you time, money, and a whole lot of frustration. You're not guessing anymore. You're planning with intel that actually matters. And let's face it, anything that stops you from turning your off-road trip into a tow truck call is a win. So if any of our picks made you second-guess yourself about gas guzzlers, comment dirt below. Your off-road adventure tour just got a pit stop worthy of Formula E. We're talking full robotic battery swaps in just 5 minutes. No cords, no waiting, no sorry folks, we need to charge. Just roll in, get your battery swapped, and keep the convoy moving. It's like a drive-thru, but instead of burgers, you get high-voltage power. With these robotic swap stations, your EVs are back on the trail before the next group even finishes signing the waiver forms. More rides, less downtime, and happier customers who don't have to sit around sipping warm water waiting for a full charge. And it's not just for tour companies. This kind of tech could roll out into national parks, outdoor rec areas, and even family fun ranches that offer trail rides. It's scalable, smart, and keeps electric fleets working just as hard as the gas-powered ones, without the fumes, noise, or maintenance headaches. So what do you think? Ready to let robots power your outdoor hustle? Or are you still playing battery roulette with your schedule? Your battery now manages power like a Wall Street trader. But instead of stocks, it's optimizing for boulders, steep climbs, and sandy riverbeds. This is AI-optimized energy management, and it's making electric off-road vehicles way smarter about how they burn through power. Using advanced DC-DC conversion and real-time terrain analysis, it figures out exactly how much energy each part of your vehicle needs and when, so nothing's wasted. When you go out and hit the soft sand, then hard rock, then a surprise incline that makes your stomach drop, normally that kind of terrain eats battery life crazy. But with AI fine-tuning your energy flow, every wheel, every motor, every uphill surge is managed precisely, making your battery last way longer. This means fewer stops, longer adventures, and better peace of mind, especially when you're off-grid and the nearest outlet is back in civilization. Plus, less power wasted means less heat, less wear on the system, and potentially years of added battery health. Family road trips just got a whole lot more vertical. Meet the Kia EV9 Adventure Off-Road Package, a fully electric SUV that lifts your adventure, literally, with a 3-inch suspension upgrade and a 379 horsepower dual motor system built to tackle real trails. This isn't just a soccer practice SUV with a fancy badge. It's a legit off-road machine that can haul your crew up forest roads, rocky paths, and muddy campsites without breaking a sweat. Normally when you go on camping trips, you stick to the paved, scenic drives. But now, you're confidently taking that rugged trail your buddy warned you about, because your EV9 has the ground clearance and torque to laugh at obstacles. And the best part is, you're doing all of this without paying for a drop of gas. It's powerful, eco-friendly, and comfy enough to keep your spouse from filing a motion to end all future camping trips. No more arguing about which sedan can handle the gravel road to the lake. This thing was made for detours. Even Bigfoot's impressed by the infrastructure improvements, because now your EV can recharge itself in the wild. We're talking fully autonomous charging systems showing up at remote trailheads, national parks, and backwoods campsites. That means no more range anxiety when you're heading off-grid for some much-needed nature therapy. It's perfect for when the stars come out, the s'mores are melting, and you're not stressing about where to plug in your electric SUV. A robotic charging station like this would quietly be doing its thing in the background. No gas station detour. No waiting in line behind someone scrolling TikTok while hogging the charger. Just a smart little robot topping you off while you roast marshmallows. This kind of tech means electric road trips are no longer limited to safe distances or cities with charging infrastructures. It opens up real adventure spots without sacrificing comfort, safety, or your vacation budget. Less gas, and you don't have to lug around a generator or solar rig like you're prepping for a doomsday bunker. Remember the days of lugging around gas cans, stopping every few miles to refuel, and hoping you didn't get stuck with a dead battery or worse? Yeah, those days are fading fast. Now with AI-powered charging robots, battery swap stations that work faster than your coffee break, solar SUVs that basically drink sunlight, and smart suspensions that feel every rock before you do, off-roading is getting smarter, cleaner, and way more fun. These innovations don't just make your ride smoother, they save you time, money, and stress while opening up wilderness adventures that were once off limits for electric vehicles. Which innovation made you want to trade in your gas guzzler? Let us know in the comments below. Bye for now.